I've got the all the deck glued in. Up there in the very, very front bow in front of the forward bulkhead, there's still a couple pieces that are loose I need to glue in, but I didn't really take any video of that because it's not really all that exciting, honestly. It's mainly just gluing stuff in. Had to sneeze. But this is what we used. It's real similar to West System 610. It's put out by Total Boat, which is Jamestown Distributors, basically. And honestly, I think it's probably the same product. A few bucks cheaper. Seems to work real well. I just glued everything in, put some concrete blocks on it, and let it sit overnight, and turned out great. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and tab everything in and then start foaming. Okay, raise the bow of fuggly up in the air. And the idea is to get an angle on it. We're fixing to pour the foam, and what we're going to do is start back here at the back, and you'll see I've drilled a hole in the deck and I've got a funnel in it. And if you look real close back there, I'll see if I can zoom in on them. There are two holes back there that are vent holes. And the idea is we're going to pour the foam in. It's very liquid when it goes in, and quickly starts expanding, so it almost runs like water to the back. So the reason I tip the bow up is to get all the material to run to the back and start expanding back there, and then grow towards the front. I've got my hole here. I also have one other hole up there. So what we're going to do is actually cover up this hole in this one until we get foam coming out back there. And we're going to take a couple pieces of duct tape, stick it on the holes once we have foam coming out, and then let it expand to here. And if it expands to there, we'll put duct tape on it and let it keep going towards the front. I'm going to mix up a gallon. I've got 10 gallons to do this, which I think it took about 7 gallons by calculating it. So we'll see how it goes. Last time it seemed like it took more than what the calculation said it would, but it's about 90 degrees today, and the hotter it is, the better yield you get. So hopefully it will, 10 gallons will be plenty. So we'll go ahead and try it and see what happens. This stuff is lots of fun, because when it starts to go off, it starts to go off. You don't have a whole lot of time, so you got to move quick. This stuff is amazing how quick it goes off. Keep mixing, it starts to go off. So oh shit. Okay, so one didn't do too well, or the first round, so we're doing the second round now a little bit faster because I didn't quite get it all in the hole in time. So here we go with round 2. Starting to get a little bit of foam out of the back now. Alright, that's what we're looking for right there. The foam. That over that. Oops, we got foam there too, so that's good. Alright. That was a little bit more successful. The first pour was a Chinese fire drill. I stirred it too long and it started setting off before I could get it in the funnel, and I started pouring it in the funnel and it actually just kind of bubbled up like a volcano. So that worked well. We'll go ahead and clean everything up and do another pour. Okay, this is the mixing process, which is pretty straightforward. It's kind of like mixing rocket fuel. Don't mix the two parts together till you want them to go off. Although the consequences aren't quite as bad with this stuff as with rocket fuel. There's basically two parts, so I've got two separate buckets that I measure my quantities out in. And we're doing basically 2 quarts, a quart of each. One of these is thicker than the other. I can't remember if it's part A or part B or what, but so anyhow, I dump that in first because it takes a little bit longer for it to run out. You also want to make sure that you do this on something you're going to throw away, like this piece of paper. So just to give you an idea, I'm fixing to dump this stuff and run, because you don't have much time to get it going, and I mix as I run. We've got everything foamed. This is kind of the aftermath. Just a lot of mess. There's my first mess, and lots of other smaller messes, but let all this stuff set tonight, and then basically take the probably just take a putty knife and scrape it up, and then take a sander, grinder, one of the two, grind it down, get it flat, and tab the deck in. Or actually not tab the deck in, put glass on the deck. It's been a long day. I'm tired, so calling it a night, and we'll get after it again tomorrow.